What is up, my people? Today we're going to be ranking every Warner Bros. Animation Group project. I'm actually very excited for this because you guys know that I love Warner Bros. I don't know if you guys know this, but I made a whole community post telling how much I love the studio, despite the garbage stuff they have done and the garbage projects they also made, and the fact that it canceled Coyote vs. Acme, but then the project got brought back, so yay! Before we begin, here are some rules. I am going off what Wikipedia says in the order of their movies. With all that said, make sure to grab your popcorn and go get your classic Warner Bros. T-shirt, because today we are ranking every Warner Bros. Animation Group movie ever made. Everything is awesome. Okay, Warner Bros., I see you, I see the vision, and I'll tell you, the vision is amazing. The Lego Movie might actually be one of the best projects Christopher Miller has to put his hands on to work on. I already made a whole review on it on YouTube. Should I release it to the whole public on TikTok? No, I am not pulling your leg. This is actually a good movie. This is not a cash grab like the Emoji Movie or like any other cash grab that has ever done this. This movie knows how to handle source material right. I swear to God, every joke in this movie is so good. It's so good. I love Christopher Miller's whole humor. The villain was really good. He's not a typical villain. He just wants everything to be perfect. And Emmett, oh my God, Emmett is funny as hell. Thank you, Chris Pratt. Also, every character was really great, including goddamn Batman. But no, you know one thing I like about this movie is the message, dude. Where's my notes? This whole message about how creativity should be used as a source tool is amazing. Also, the music. Chef's kiss, dude. Like, listen to this. If you are thinking this is not real music, you need to be put in the box of shame. Overall, the Lego Movie is a really good movie. I can't express this enough. This is a really good movie. Dude, I have not watched this movie in a good bit, and yeah, it still holds up. It doesn't get talked nearly as enough as the Lego Movie, but I wish it did because this movie is really funny. Also, the whole plot of, like, the Storks company going to, like, non-baby delivery to, like, Amazon delivery is really cool. Some characters are really likable, including Junior and Tulip. And I guess the whole plot of them trying to return this pink-hair baby. Why does a baby have pink? That doesn't matter. I suppose the whole plot of them trying to return this baby was really enjoyable. I guess the reason it doesn't get nearly talked as much as the Lego Movie, it is pretty mid at some points, but hey, everything is forgiven because of how funny this movie is. Yeah, this whole movie is kind of overrated, but I kind of wish it wasn't because it's good and funny and sometimes emotional. Like this Stork dad, how he used to have Tulip as a kid, but abandoned her. Really, really good. Really strong stuff. Overall, Storks is pretty overrated, but it's a pretty good film. In the darkest night. The Lego Batman movie. It's good. No, don't hate me. I actually think this movie is good, but I don't find it amazing or anything. I was never really the biggest Batman fan, so I don't know most of the references or the things they're talking about. But hey, I'm excited for Batman Part 2. Some jokes are pretty good. Batman himself was very likable. I thought they were going to turn him into a comic relief character, and this movie would be bad. But no, they actually utilized his character very well here. Overall, I found the movie to be pretty good, but not amazing. So Lego Ninjago was actually based off a TV show, and I really loved the TV show. I thought the characters were really likable. I really loved the storyline. I pretty much liked it. But the movie, I am so sorry. I did not find this movie to be great at all. I really wanted to love this movie because the movie really bombed at the box office, and yeah, I tried to love it, but I didn't find anything good about it, honestly. The jokes are less funny in this movie. They're not like in the Lego funny way or like the Lego movie way, but yeah, this movie was painfully not funny. The animation was great and all, but the story was a story. But the story was so simple. I honestly feel like you could have done a lot with a Ninjago movie, but for some reason, they didn't do enough. I really wanted to have a good plot, but they didn't have a good plot. Overall, and sadly, I found Ninjago to be a very boring film in the Lego movies. And it's probably one of the worst ones, honestly. So SmallFoot was actually pretty good. The songs were really great. The characters were really great. Except for one. Percy. Percy. Where do I begin with Percy, dude? It's not... I don't hate him because he's voiced by James Corden. Everybody hates this guy, but I hate Percy because his personality is so stupid. All he wants to do is be famous on a TV show. That's why he's super unlikable in the first couple of minutes of the whole movie. In a couple of minutes, unlike the 4 movie, he's fine. He's a great character. But in the first couple of minutes of the movie, he's not likable. Oh, the songs. Yeah, the songs. They're pretty good songs, but the songs are not really memorable on the slight list, but they are pretty good songs. The story was actually pretty good about how telling the truth is the right thing to do, and the whole story about Milo just trying to tell the truth and find out what a SmallFoot is, really well done. If it wasn't for Percy being the most stupid and annoying character in this whole movie, this movie would have been a good movie, like a great movie. But no, he has to be annoying. This was one mistake. Percy was the one mistake. Overall, SmallFoot was a good movie. Everything is awesome. No, dude. No. How did they do Emmett so dirty? The Lego Movie Part 2. Could have called it 2, but I decided to call it Part 2. It's good, actually. Actually, a pretty solid sequel. It had a lot of potential. They had a lot of ideas. They could have done a great idea, but they did the most stupid thing. They robbed us. Alright, look, every character is still likable. Emmett is still likable. His lesson he has to learn is still likable. Everything's good. Everything is likable. But the twist with, what was his name? Let's call him Emmett's doppelganger, is so stupid. He could have been a nice guy. Why did he have to turn so evil? It doesn't make sense. And I guess his death was not even emotional. I did not cry once when his death happened. It's like the most stupid. Why did he die? His death was not likable. The story is not really great in this one. I think it was fine, but the story here was just it's so disappointment. But look, everything is good, but the story and the Rex. Oh yeah, that was his. God damn it, his name was Rex. The whole climax with Rex didn't make sense at all. God. Also, the human stuff from this movie is literally just the same thing from the first movie, but this time it's about a sister. And this movie bombed at the box office. That is so disappointment. It's Lego movie. The first one did so good. This movie disappointed me so bad. It's not even a bad movie, honestly. It's just not as good as the first one, which I really wanted this movie to be good. Also, the villain was shit. Overall, the Lego Movie Part 2 was a good movie, but it was so disappointing. I cannot explain this enough how much this movie disappointed me so much. Where are you? Scoob was bad. Yep. The movie with a great main character, a great second main character, is shit. Honestly, dude, I have no hope for the Scooby-Doo franchise. The story was so stupid. Why are there superheroes in a Scooby... Why are the superheroes the main part of the Scooby-Doo story? Why... This movie could have explored Scooby, which it did, but it could have been a prequel or something. So stupid. The emotional stuff did not hit me. God, man. This movie was... the story's not good. The characters are not likable. And only Scooby is, likable. And you know what I did when I was watching this movie? I wasted my money to the dollar store to buy me some Scooby snacks, which they were good, but this movie was garbage! I cannot say enough how disappointed I was when watching the saggy excuse of a Scooby-Doo movie. This movie does not feel like a Scooby-Doo movie. It feels like a superhero movie. It's not focused on Scoob. It feels like it's more focused on the superheroes instead of Scooby himself. Overall, Scooby-Doo really disappointed me so much. I would not recommend this. Only watch the live-action movies because at least they are watchable. Tom and Jerry, folks. This has to be good, right? This is a Tom and Jerry movie. There's no way they could mess up a Tom and Jerry. They failed. They somehow failed to tell a story about the world's best enemies ever. I am done. How? This movie is so I cannot explain how terrible this piece of is. First off, they sidelined Tom and Jerry for this stupid human drama. What the This is Tom and Jerry, not spies in disguise. What the fuck? The plot is so stupid. None of the plot is so... The plot is dumb. Only Tom and Jerry are super likable. There's not even a story. The main plot, doesn't make sense. It's Tom and Jerry, for God's sake. Make the story simple at least. Also, the human main character, she's not likable. She literally lies about everything and ends up getting fired for it. Oh, the neighbors are mad at us? Oh, okay, I'll keep it down. Oh, shoot, we're recording. Yeah, our human main character is so stupid. Every single side plot is so stupid in this movie. I can't explain this enough. Overall, Tom and Jerry is a horrible movie. Before we talk about the second Space Jam, the first Space Jam was really great. It wasn't great in story-wise, but the animation and the action was really good, and all the jokes were really nostalgia for me. So, how does the sequel weigh? Is it better, good, worse? What do you think? Where do I even begin with Space Jam 2? First off, the whole serververse thing doesn't make sense, and I feel like it was just a thing for them to just go to different movie verses so they can see other characters from other movies that Warner Bros. Created, like Rick and Morty and other stupid TV shows that they made. Second of all, the Looney Tunes are sidelined because they are not even in the first half of the entire movie. They get into the middle half, and that's where they come in. That's seriously where they come in. They come in the middle. Not, not... At least Space Jam did not sideline the Looney Tunes. And thirdly, LeBron James is a horrible actor in this movie. His whole arc about his son, done very poorly, honestly. And there's a lot of product placement. You know what the product placement is in this movie? It is every single goddamn Warner Bros. Character. I'm not joking about that, by the way. You got Pennywise, you got the Matrix, you got Yogi Bear, you got Scooby-Doo, and you got the Iron Giant, for God's sake. Like, every single goddamn Warner Bros. Character is in this one movie. And they expect you to, just look at this and say, oh my God, it's the character you love from Warner Bros. Except for Karen for the goddamn Looney Tunes. Don't get me wrong. I love a good cameo. Let the Iron Giant cameo surprise me. The animation where they all come in and be the crowd is very good. But there is so much product placement to the point where you think they didn't even try to come up with an idea. They just said, oh. Let's just throw every single goddamn character we have into the goddamn screen to make the focus on them instead for the goddamn Looney Tunes. Oh, and the Looney Tunes? They're barely in this movie, honestly. I mean, you get to see them in the basketball game and all that stuff. But this is barely a Space Jam movie. This might be product placement jam. But to be completely fair, the CGI on the Looney Tunes was really good. I really love how they brought all the Looney Tunes characters to life. I really love that idea. It's really smart. That's you. You want to know what's not smart? Making every character Warner Bros. Come to be in the the ground instead of the Looney Tunes! By the way, I'm not forgiving them what they did to Lola's design. All of the thickness on that girl from the first movie is just completely gone. And another fact, they couldn't get the original actor who played her in Space Jam 1. So, my dear viewer, my favorite viewer, my great and appreciating viewers, and the ones I'm always appreciated to have, who do you think they got to replace her? Who do you think? I'm gonna give you like 15 minutes. All right, time is up. Who do you think it is? Who do you think it is? Do you think it was somebody good? No, it's freaking Zendaya! Actually, Zendaya wasn't actually that bad in this movie. I'll give her some praise. I guess Lola's character was kind of good. I love how she always supports LeBron James. That feels very weird to say his name. Why is he in a Looney Tunes movie, dude? That feels so weird to say. I guess Lola's character was pretty good. I love how she's always supportive of LeBron and her telling him that they're gonna get his son back. Oh yeah, right. Dom. I hated the relationship between Dom and LeBron. You want to know the conflict? Okay, spoilers here. So basically, Dom is a video game guy, like me. He wants to make video games for a living. But LeBron James, the big basketball star, doesn't support that and wants him just to be a basketball player. But at the end, LeBron has to accept his son's decisions and move on. It seems simple, and you think they might execute it very well. But this is freaking Space Jam 2. There's nothing good about this movie. A relationship is so dull. I cannot express how dull it is. Sure, it might have some nice moments in it at the end of the movie, but it is so dull in the beginning. At the end, it's good. But in the middle, dull as hell. I guess the Looney Tunes are pretty good when they are on screen. Oh, the Porky Pig rap. God help every single one of us out, including the people at Warner Bros. Who wanted to make that. It was fine. It's not amazing. It was cringe, but it was fine. Overall, Space Jam 2 is product placement jam, the movie. Sure, the animation in the movie is pretty good, but the story and everything about it is garbage. So overall, Space Jam 2 is a bad movie because all they wanted to do was do product placement. Sorry, Bugs. Teen Titans Go to the movies. I had no hope going into it, but surprisingly, this movie was actually pretty good. This probably shouldn't even come to a surprise why I'm so shocked this movie is so good, because the entire show is really hated. The show barely has any good episodes. Just go watch the original show. It's actually 10 times better, and it has pretty great anime-style animation and pretty good storyline. They should really continue it. No, but the one thing that really surprised me, the animation is really good, actually. Considering the fact that the show actually has a very low budget for every episode, I am really surprised. I mean, the movie still had a low budget. But hey, you can forgive them because, well, they didn't really have a big budget to begin with. But god dang, they really did it with the budget they got. Oh, and how's the story? The story is decent for a Teen Titans Go movie. The, Go movie. Robin trying to be a popular movie star instead of everybody, making fun of him was really done well for a Teen Titans Go movie. And thank God this exists. His friends are non-jerks like they are in the show. I made a whole review on this movie on YouTube, but I didn't go into real detail why they were jerks in the show. Well, it's a kid's show, so it's not good, but every single character in the Teen Titans Go show are complete assholes. I'm not joking, by the way. Go watch Christian reviews, and he will explain why every character is a jerk. By the way, I love that guy. Please upload more. No, but surprisingly, every character in this movie is pretty likable, including the Titans. I love how they're just trying to support Robin into becoming a famous guy. I really love that. Good idea. Okay, I said in the original Teen Titans Go to the Movies review that I didn't like Stan Lee in the cameo issue, but now I have no problem with it. I don't know what was wrong with old me. We really hate that guy. We hate old me. We gotta get him out of here, dude. By the way, respect to Stan Lee and rest in peace, dude. Overall, for Slade, I think he was a pretty good and entertaining villain. I love how he was played by, get this, Batman's actor. I really love his plan, his whole idea. It's really good. Also, his jokes are pretty good. Overall, this is a very good movie that I'm surprised that I even love. You can count on me. DC Superhero Pets. I don't remember the title. But here's one thing you need to know about the movie. It is complete garbage. I do find the idea to be okay and pretty creative at times. I didn't really enjoy the plot that much. It didn't really feel interesting to me. I guess the animation is good and the characters are likable at the least. By the way, this movie has swear words. Let's not talk about that. I mean, I don't really know what to say about this movie. This movie is kind of weird in some points, and the story isn't really interesting. They don't even do most of the storylines anyway. It's kind of boring. The villain was very boring, honestly. She didn't have a motive. She was kind of boring, honestly. Yeah, I don't really know what to think of this movie. This movie is very weird sometimes. I don't even know what to think of it. But overall, it's kind of garbage, but it can be enjoyable at times. The Iron Giant is good, man. I don't want to hear anyone say it otherwise. Thank God we have Brad Bird, the director of Ratatouille and Incredibles, to make this movie. I really love this movie. The movie's idea and message is incredible. I like Holograph. That's what we're calling him. Holograph. That's his name in the movie, I think. I really love his story here. I love how he's just a lonely kid and wants to have a friend. And I think it's done well. And I talked about it in one of my ranking videos, I think. I don't remember when I mentioned it, but I did mention it once, I think. I really love the message of the movie. It's a movie that tells you you can choose who you want to be, and I think that's clever. The story about Iron Giant is really good. I love how they explain it here. And the animation is really good. But there is one thing that disappointed me. This movie flopped in the box office. So there's some story around this box office performance. So apparently, Warner Bros. Didn't know how to sell the film. Yes, you heard me right. This movie flopped in the box office because Warner Bros. Didn't know how to sell anything at the time. I don't think that's the real reason the movie flopped, but that's a reason I keep hearing about it on the internet. But some people should apologize at the time because this movie is still being praised to this day and even got on Space Jam 2. If it did come out today, I would assume it would do a lot more better than it did back in the good days. But hey, you can't change the past. So overall, The Iron Giant is a really good film and probably a masterpiece in my books right next to The Incredibles. So, overall, this is Warner Bros. Animation Group catalog. I really love the catalog. Sometimes it can be garbage, sometimes it can be good. I really love this studio, and I love the base studio. I really love Warner Bros., and you guys already know that. Their first movie was the Lego Movie, and here we are today. What projects are they up to now? Well, we do know there's 2 Dr. Seuss movies they're working on. It's The Cat in the Hat and Oh, the Places You Can Go, which I don't know how you can make Oh, the Places You Can Go into a movie, honestly. But I'm super excited for the Cat in the Hat one because I really don't like the 2000 version. That one was pretty weird. And Coyote vs. Acme is finally coming out after a very troubled production. Originally, the movie got canceled because of a tax write-off, and then a lot of people hated it online and kind of roasted Warner Bros. So, Ketchup Entertainment, I don't know who they are, but they bought the rights for the movie, and now the movie is officially coming out, and I'm super excited for it. This movie is about Coyote and how he's tired of always losing to the Roadrunner, so he's finally gonna sue the company for everything he's been through. Very excited for that film. And the next movie we have is the Dynamic Duo. I don't know anything about it, but I do know that DC Animation and Warner Bros. Animation Group are planning to work together. I'm not really a DC guy, but I know there's some people who are excited for this movie, and I kind of have hope, I guess. Then we got Bad Fairies. I think Bad Fairies will be fine. It's not a great story idea, but I have no idea what that was. But anyway, I think Bad Fairies will be a fine movie, but the story will probably not be that good. And then we got the infamous Hello Kitty movie. God, help us all. Yeah, Hello Kitty. It will be a while for this movie to come out. Thank God for that. I don't know if anyone wants this movie, honestly, but I don't know, man. I was supposed to make a whole rant about this one project, but then I canceled it because of how stupid it might sound to you guys. Overall, Warner Bros. Animation Group is a really respectable studio. Well, was a respectable animation. They got rebranded. What I meant to say is Warner Bros. Animation is really respectable. I really respect the project they have done. I don't respect the project they have done that's garbage, but they were overall studio in my opinion. I really love them. since I'm a Warner Bros. Fan. And that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Or whatever I'm posting this on. But please enjoy. And please subscribe. I'm kind of poor.